Yo, what's up, guys from fans, and welcome back to a brand new video of My Team Career Mode. This is episode number 13, and we are heading for the Dutch Grand Prix. As you've seen in the last episode, which was posted a month ago, sorry for that, we were in the Belgium at Spa, and we were quite competitive at that period. But will we competitive at the Dutch Grand Prix? Time will tell. Another thing, we even switched our teammate with Alpha Tauri, killing our competition. For now, we have our new teammate, and if I want any performance out of this
The
new
department
teammate,
wants me to pass on their thanks for helping out.
I really need to develop these facility upgrades. So we're gonna be focused on personal upgrades. We have already one spec at everybody. Let's upgrade this one. Yeah, there goes. Can we upgrade this also? Because we need to look out after the money, because since we have bought such a high salaried teammate in our team, so we gotta look out for that. Okay, talking about the Dutch Grand Prix, the weather forecast is going to be a rain at the race weekend. Sorry, at the race day. The race weekend is the total combine of practice, qualifying, and the race itself. The performance chart says that we are very much in a fight against with Alpha Tauri. Let's see if we can get the points here also and move further ahead in our constructor championship. Well, this is practice one. I didn't go all out because we might have. I don't think so. We need to take any penalty also. So practice session done. It's time to head towards qualifying. Let's change the engine component back to normal. Till now, we only have the one DNF at British Grand Prix. If you haven't watched that video, do watch it again. Not watch it again, but if you want to recall that memory. Okay, qualifying. The car feels good during the practice session, so I have a high hopes we can make Q3 appearance even in the Dutch Grand Prix. But first, let's get out of Q1. Oh, that wasn't smooth at all. And nearly ran wide. That led to my deletion of the point, but we did get out again and finish our point. Sorry, finish our lap. And that just put us in P9. See, good performance. Okay, our teammate is out, and so is our former teammate Pedro. We are very much looking into his performance as well. And frankly talking, he is very much performing good after going through Alpha Tauri. Maybe he's getting good treatment over there or something. Or maybe the personal development is much more higher than over here. Okay, it's qualifying too, and we just nearly made it by 440 and 680 between me and Fernando. We are faster than Alpine. Pierre and Pedro, 718 and 722, they are nearly equal. That means our team is really progressing. And Pierre is also putting up a great effort there. Okay, qualifying 3. Let's just fix our position. Right now it is P9. Let's see if we can beat Noda at least. I don't know about others, but I will try to beat Noda. Let's go on to our very final run on the circuit of this session, of course. Fastest lap by Max Verstappen in his home ground, of course. He's gonna be faster, not just because he is, but also the home support gonna boost his energy here, like the Lewis Hamilton in British World. Yeah. Okay, time chart is changing a bit. As you can see, Sainz has just put faster lap than Norris. Norris hasn't come out yet, huh? Maybe, maybe not. Okay, 1 tenth up from our previous lap, 2 tenths up now. 3 tenths. Come on, let's make it perfect. Oof, this part is really tricky. It lifts off your car whenever you touch that curb. Come on, nice and easy. I don't want to get out of the line and actually not track limit. 5 tenths, that's good. Come on, can we split up the McLaren? And the answer is no. But still we beat Tsunoda. That was our target.
So that was an exciting race from our perspective. Let's have yours. Who would you say is your biggest rival at the moment?
Okay, this rival selection window again open. Let's choose
Did you feel that
Sebastian.
things went well for you today?
Well, I think the car has performed
What was the
according to my
secret
plan.
ingredient for your performance today?
Let's give the credit to which upgrade has to come where.
Great. Well, that's everything.
Okay, we are done with qualifying and a nice position to start the race day. But the race is going to be rainy.
All right, I think we can call that a successful qualifying. We should be in with a good chance in the race.
But the chances are that might change up later on. So expect to have an awesome race in this Dutch Grand Prix.
Welcome along then to the North Sea coast and Zandvoort, 25 miles away from Amsterdam, and the host for today's Dutch Grand Prix. It's a race the great Jim Clark won on 4 occasions, leading for an astonishing total of 370 laps. 2.6 miles then make up a lap here at a wet Zandvoort circuit, where some tricky braking zones and sudden drops can make it all too easy to slide off into the gravel. There are 14 corners overall and a 678-metre main straight, providing the best chance for overtaking. Anthony Davidson joins me again for the race today. Why don't we discuss McLaren? What do you make of their performance so far this season?
Well, the atmosphere within that team seems very positive at the moment. Everyone seems like they're in great spirits and having a lot of fun doing what they do, and that's definitely contributed to the performances we've seen.
Let's run you through the driver grid order for today's exciting race. Young superstar Max Verstappen starts from pole position, edging out Sergio Perez, who lines up P2. Moving on to the rest of the grid, we have Bottas, Hamilton, Carlos Sainz, and Norris, Ricciardo, the captain, Tsunoda, and Fernando Alonso, Piquet, Vettel, Charles Leclerc, they'll be starting further back after an earlier grid penalty. And Raikkonen, Giovinazzi, Stroll, Mick Schumacher, and George Russell, Latifi, Mazepin, Gasly, and Esteban Ocon rounds off the grid. That's it then, it's time to go racing as we head to trackside for today's race.
Now that we've got some points on the board, let's continue this form and aim for another top 10 finish.
Many drivers have taken the penalty. Leclerc has taken, or teammate has taken. That's interesting. With the wear is happening very quickly, I think that we might need to upgrade it, but let's check out how the regulation changes in this season.
Keep an eye on the lights. The start sequence will begin as soon as the grid has formed. Be ready with the clutch.
Alright, it's a lights out and we are underway with the Dutch Grand Prix. A slippery start of sport has to happen. Tsunoda taking up the place, but I'm taking very quickly but very aggressively. I have taken that. At least I have taken, I think we have a collision with the Ricciardo along the side by side. It's still giving him much more as he wanted. I think he might have touched me. And in that moment, I think he might have spun a little bit. I think we might have to see the replay again. This is on board with Alonso. That was very impressive. Then he got a great start. He was side by side. He got that very gap he wanted, but running on to the curve, we couldn't control that. Maybe we could have given him more space or something, but that one, oh, he got attacked again from Pierre and damaged his front wing. Okay, what happened? It happened for a reason. Did not do anything else from here and just focus on our own race. It's P8 where we started and where we are. PK has a good start and P10 That's good. Even Battle has a good start. Now it will be difficult to catch the car up ahead because the McLaren has been quick from us. We are only quick from Aston Martin, Alpine, and of course might be also that will continue throughout the season. Okay, lap number 3 and we are still stuck as expected from us, but the good thing is that we are maintaining a good gap between us and Sebastian, and it has been increasing quite a while for some time. PK isn't able to catch Sebastian because he's being attacked by an Alfa Romeo car. Well, it's lap number 8, everything going on very smoothly for us. It's a 1.8 second difference between me and Valo.
Okay, we have a severe engine issue. Find a safe space to retire or return to the pits. This is serious. We need you to retire as soon as possible.
He's retiring due to a mechanical failure. It's the second time DNF this season. By the way, it's a good thing that it's not that engine which blew up. We got a gearbox issue.
That looked bad. Are you alright? Let me know you're alright.
Victory for the team from Milton Keynes then, after a quality performance. And talk to me, what do you think it was that sealed the win for them?
Well, they clearly have a car that comes alive in the kind of conditions we were dealing with today. It's a very balanced package in the wet, and what that means is that the drivers have confidence to attack. And having that confidence gets you on the power earlier, it lets you brake later, and can put you a long way up the road.
The drivers are en route to the podium as we speak. What a fantastic win for the Red Bull team. They performed exceptionally today, keeping us firmly on the edge of our seats throughout the entirety of the race. Congratulations to everyone at the team.
Well, that's not what we wanted, but I guess this is only season 1, so we can expect a more DNF coming up. All we need to do is focus on our development.
Max Verstappen should be pleased with his performance, making gains at the top of the table. Now, let's discuss, Ant. Who would you say is a contender for driver of the day?
I'll probably go for Pierre Gasly. The team did a good job with the strategy to put him in amongst the pack, but it's the driver's job to capitalise on those opportunities, and he did so with a lot of skill.
It's time to see how things are shaping up in the Constructors' Championship. Red Bull take over as championship leaders. Well, that was certainly an incredible weekend of racing. Be sure to join myself and Ant for more exciting Formula One action soon.
Interesting thing you have seen, Pedro has scored a point.
Well, things didn't really go your way today. Let's have your take. You had the pace, but your car couldn't quite keep up, could it?
Well, you can all blame it to the gearbox issue.
Do you have any comments about the collisions?
What collision? Okay, first lap 1.
You lost to your teammate today. Was it just not your
Haven't
day?
you watched the race? I just lost because of the gearbox issue.
You got really unlucky out there today. Who's to blame for that failure?
Well, these things happen
Great.
in the
Well, that's everything.
this sport. You cannot control it, so I guess luck. You can give luck. Not a great start against my rival. Well, by the way, this episode not going to over in this race only because we are going to provide you another race. On to the next one in the Italian Grand Prix. It's time to head for round number 14. Wow, it's time to renew our sponsorship. I think we will go at PSD. It's very easy, by the way. The goal they have set, na? Just give the interview question 2 and 4 for another sponsor. Okay, a 2-day rest. Maybe time for give to our activities. No mechanical failure. It looked like a mechanical fault that happened, and we cannot provide you anything. Well, Alfa Romeo moved forward and very much in close with McLaren. Wow, how did that happen? Every team is coming up with good upgrades. We are the only one lacking behind. Well, one more penalty coming up, I guess, and it is due to the gearbox. I think gearbox penalty puts you in place. I think so. Okay, it's time for Monza. One part got failed. We have to look after that also. Good news from friends. Renault they have introduced. Okay, let's head out and see how our car gonna perform in practice one, even on this race weekend. Okay, a small summary regarding practice session. The car seems awesome, but due to a little mistake, cannot
Well,
avoid
things
that
didn't
mistake.
really go your way today. Let's have your take. You had a mishap in practice. Will this affect qualifying
Well, I
and
don't
race
think
day?
so. What's happening with me? Come on.
It must be incredibly frustrating to not make it to the end of a race due to car issues. What went wrong out
Well, it's
there?
due to a gearbox, and I guess this option hasn't given to you.
Was today a good day for you?
No.
What could have gone better?
Well, my stupid mistake could have gone better. I should just avoid making it one.
Great. Well, that's everything. Good
Okay,
day
practice
today. Let's
2.
have
As
your
you can
take
see
on
the
it.
result, we were able to
It must
finish
be
our job.
crushing when something goes wrong that's entirely out of your
Are you going
control.
to keep asking the same question again and again regarding the last weekend we had?
You really went all out in practice today. Are you testing new
For
components?
the matter of fact, yes, I am.
Great. Well, that's everything.
Finally, practice session done and answering these stupid question also done, which is required for our sponsorship, of course. Okay, with practice session all done now, we can focus on the qualifying itself. Should we take the penalty for the new gearbox or should we go for the second one? We had to take one someday at another race, or maybe we should take this one only. The car is performing great. I think we can minimize the damage due to this penalty. Let's hope so. But it's time for qualifying one. Okay, qualifying one was easy. 5 place grid penalty is given to us. Okay, at least I got to know that for taking the gearbox penalty, you get 5 place the grid drop. So I can really push out and go for qualifying 3. I guess so. Okay, qualifying 1 teammate has put P15. He's still slacking behind ourselves. Well, I cannot blame him. He is new to the team. A former teammate is performing greater than Yuki Tsunoda itself. Wow, that's interesting. Alright, qualifying 2. We are focusing on getting into the soft tire, and I think we can do it. Let's just okay, we are just starting. We are just starting our lap, only 30 seconds are left. And Lewis Hamilton just posted the fastest lap in qualifying 2. Gasly is standing at P14 now. Everyone is coming up with the grid.
3 minutes to go.
Chance Giovinazzi has put up with P12. Alfa Romeo are fast. I think it's like their home race also, since the engine supplier are Ferrari. Vedal has put up P12. Gasly and he is enabled to perform much greater than ECA, and he is currently residing at P15, but can we make them go down more, or we will just gonna get out of the qualifying 2 and cannot compete for third round? Nothing can be that because I haven't posted up the lap time earlier, so this is it. Come on. But everything is gone and we just finished him. What was the position? P4? How the hell that happened? Yeah, that had happened because we were the track was clear for in front of us, while for us it was taking up the slipstream and taking the effect from there itself. Okay, qualifying 3, me and Yuki Tsunoda again beat our teammate. That's a good thing. Okay, 30 seconds left and we just have to put the time in. Again, the target will to be repeated at least Alonso, because Alpine are performing great this weekend and Alonso always will work great. Okay, everyone putting up their final lap time. As you can see on the map, there goes this Hamilton with the fastest lap and provision pole. Okay, everyone has completed this lap and the qualifying is completed except for us. We just have to put on lap time in. Can we do it Tsunoda? It would be great if we can only do Tsunoda because Alpine are great. Again, I'm telling you, even though we have the same engine, Renault. It just puts us in P7. That was good lap and the target was Alonso and which was completed. Why didn't Red Bull was able to make up a good fight here?
The fans really seem to enjoy that. You made it look easy. How's your grid penalty going to affect your strategy going
It's
into
just a
the
5 race
race?
grid guarantee. We are P7. Maybe we're going to be starting at P12.
What was the secret of your qualifying pace?
Well, going out late as I can.
You got really unlucky out there today. Who's to blame for that failure?
What do you mean by unlucky? I didn't understand that question.
Appreciate your time.
Yeah, as I was talking about, how come Sergio Perez is not in qualifying 3 and Max Verstappen was lagging behind even for Ferrari? That is
So, unfortunately, we've picked up some grid penalties, and we'll be starting further back than you expect. As for how bad it is, that'll depend on what the other
hey,
drivers
don't
get.
worry, it's just 5 race. I think we can pull that off.
Welcome back to one of only 2 countries that has held a race every year since the very first Formula One World Championship in 1950. It is, of course, Italy, one of the great racing nations. And it's time to get underway for the Italian Grand Prix. With top speeds reaching 215 miles per hour, only a few places can challenge Monza's crown as the fastest circuit in F1. Hard braking zones going into the 3 chicanes make up the majority of the 11 corners on this 3.6-mile circuit. And just in case the slipstream wasn't enough, 2 DRS zones will help encourage some closer action. Anthony Davidson joins me once again in the commentary box. And it's fantastic to have you with us here today, but I'm curious, as a man with experience out on the track, how do you stop those pre-race nerves from becoming overwhelming when you're lining up on the grid?
But from the moment qualifying's over, you start to feel the adrenaline in your body build up and the buzz in your stomach as you anticipate the run down into turn 1. It's all a bit like going into battle, and the unknown situation makes you nervous. Those pre-race nerves are a good thing. The day you don't have them means that you don't care anymore. And of course, you have to make sure that all the procedures are second nature to you, so that they're not taking up too much of your capacity.
With the race minutes away from starting, here's what today's grid rundown looks like. Lewis Hamilton lines up on pole position, and Valtteri Bottas will line up alongside. Looking at the rest of today's grid, we have Leclerc, Norris, Daniel Ricciardo and Verstappen, Fernando Alonso, Sainz, Perez and the captain. They've taken a grid penalty. Vettel, Giovinazzi, Pedro Piquet and Gasly, Stroll, Mick Schumacher, Kimi Raikkonen and George Russell, Tsunoda, Ocon, Mazepin. They'll be starting further back after an earlier grid penalty, and Nicholas Latifi. And now it's time to head down to the track.
Okay, here we go. I know what you can do. Don't let me down.
Wow, as expected, many drivers have taken the penalty that just puts us in P10. And another thing, I've decided that we might underfuel somewhat our car so that we also get the opportunity to move ahead. Okay, formation lap done. We are relying on the single stop strategy as are others. Everyone is starting on soft. That's a good thing.
The rest of the grid is forming up. Be patient
Of course, this is
and
the
watch for the
Monza.
lights.
We started soft. Everybody wants to have that pace at the start of the race, and it's a 5 red lights, and we are underway with the Italian Grand Prix. A good start against time. Let's try to block everyone out. My teammate is next. Collision with PK.
Caution, the virtual safety car has just been deployed due to a build-up of debris on the track. Some information on PK. They've got a serious car issue. It looks like they're retiring. We've been informed that due to the increasing risks, they're moving from a virtual to a full safety car.
Complete chaos at the start of this Italian Grand Prix. Let's move on towards Pedro Piquet. Let's see whose mistake was that actually. Okay, he moved outward, then he tried to move. I thought he was gonna back off, but he didn't. And let's take the blame to our side only, and then he was only able to start his race.
Confirmed.
And that's the race
at the end of the
from
slap.
him, and we got the safety car. That's a good thing for us. That has to happen since it was a great chaos that it was last. Okay, we decided to move into the medium pass. We might have to stop again, and then we will go for stop. Maybe others going to stop again. Latifi has to serve the 5-second time penalty, which he is currently doing. Couldn't make at the front of Kimi Raikkonen. Okay, Raikkonen decided to move into soft. Ocon got a problem too, that's why he has speeded and he is still at the back of us. Okay, lap number 3, safety car decided to come in. Of course, everyone going to have a great grip due to running on the soft path. Okay, we are underway finally after restart of this Italian Grand Prix. Let's see if we can make any ground out now. I know how fast the kid also and one shot. Let's go on the way. I'm not gaining anything, but no matter is with the top running tire. Oh, and there you go, a type of way. I've tried to do it on Raikkonen, and I think I have successfully done it. Given a ample space of the modded. I am still not over with him. He has a damaged front wing, I can see that. Maybe he has started with our side board. Ocon is pretty fine now. Again, I'm saying is because everyone running on the soft path is mistake over there. That's why they are getting a good run. Well, that temperature gonna come up later on the period. But for now, let's defend as our life depend on it. We are not catching the car up ahead, but someone is catching, and that is Ocon. 27.6. The DR hasn't enabled up yet. I think this has enabled at this lap now. Okay, on board with Ocon. There you go. that much how he's getting a grip. I've given him the space to go outward, but he's still sticking behind our tail, so I guess this is not the place he's gonna overtake us. Again, I want to take more, and that's just a opened up a place for Ocon to try and take the position from me. Will he able to do it inside line? That's just the effect of a late braking that I'm still on it. And we have taken on now. Again, he is trying to make it to the outlet, but he cannot do it. We are moving from there now. It's lap number 5 of 27. Ocon is still not giving up. Let's see if we can stick our nose at the inside line. Yes, we can. Late braking, and I don't think so. It was a great decision to stick our nose because he is getting great.
Okay, the stewards have now enabled DRS. DRS is now online.
He is getting a great run, that's why he was able to pull that up, giving him the space he wanted, and we are still up ahead.
We'll be doing one more stop today. One stop left in our strategy. Pit window will open in 10 laps time.
And
Pit
there
window
goes
opens
Ocon.
in 10 laps.
We still got chance. Can he make it to the end side? And the answer is yes. We are still very much hanging in our position, and even hanging up to the car at front. Mazepin is up next. I think Raikkonen has already passed him. Russell is slow also in that position, so he has moved backward. Okay, Ocon problem hasn't gone out, but we are encountering a new opponent, and that is Mazepin. He isn't getting any DRS, so I guess I might take a break now. And you focus on defending against Ocon. Wow, the soft traction hasn't gone yet, huh? By the way, sorry for the DRS, it was enabled last lap. I get confused with how many laps has been done. Okay, Russell up next, and we are very much catching him, as you can see in the time chart. It's lap number 9 of 27.
A new strategy is available on the
We were thinking of
LFD.
the strategy of using a soft tire,
Okay, copy that.
and that's what I was thinking. What you were thinking, going into the hard? That was very foolish of you if you're thinking about that one. I have backed off at this point because I don't want him to get the DRS. I want me to get the DRS. Should I back off? Well, he backed off now. So clever. I guess we got no choices but to stay in front of us. He will be getting a DRS and a good run. So this is great. Will he make the move? Of course he will. Come on. We tried to squeeze him and he backed off from that position. But in spite of that, we might have outbrain ourselves. Not a great exit from that turn, and there goes George Russell to the outside. The traction hasn't gone yet. I've given him the ample space and a little bit of squeeze, but he still didn't give up. But the late break always over. And that is B16 for us. Outbreaking Russell, put up in front of him. Next up is Mick Schumacher again. The last car, very slow. What's happening at the first is two Mercedes are fighting against each other. Lando Norris doesn't get the space to catch them, and he's fighting amongst Ferrari and Verstappen. Okay, Lewis Hamilton just started to what started is getting his the first pit stop, and soon after that other teammate and other driver also stopped. Is it so? Did it stop? No, others haven't stopped yet. P11 and Bottas is currently 82nd now. Now this time others have started to back off, and we got a yellow flag at the back of us.
Pierre
What
is
happened?
in for his stop.
Something has happened. Let's see the replay. It's Max Verstappen. Is he catching somebody? No. He's giving the way to Daniel Ricciardo. Oh. And Max Verstappen is out of the race. He doesn't have that pace throughout the weekend, even in the qualifying, and this time around he is out of the race. That's gonna affect the championship fight against Lewis and Valtteri. Will that alert the safety car to come? Is that so? We got Bottas behind. Max Verstappen is out of the race. The Red Bull has just popped in, and we are currently in the Italian Grand Prix. Wow. And we at least do one lap. I don't think so. We need to make a stop at some point of time. Ooh,
Check
the
your
safety
MFD
car
for a
has
new
come.
strategy option. Drop your speed. Our delta is too low and
It's
we
lap
risk a
number 13
penalty.
and
Slow
we
your
still
pace
got,
immediately. Some
14
information on
laps to do,
Stroll.
so-
It looks like the problem is
So I
terminal.
guess
They're
we need to go
retiring the
into the
car.
medium pass and end up with that only. And everybody is going to make
that
their
confirmed.
final stop, so there's still hope that we can finish the point. There you go, our very final stop.
Release.
Let's see where we end up. There goes Sainz, Ricciardo, Perez also gone, Gasly, our teammate
Look
has
after
also gone,
these
which is
tyres
the
now.
point.
We want to finish
Very
the race on
close
this
to
compound.
Ricciardo, come on, and is in front of him, yes. Thank God he backed off. Otherwise it would have been a problem if the AI hasn't backed off. Okay, safety car decided to come at the lap number 15. We are very much thinking that we can overtake our teammates. Can we? Can we do that? Yeah, illegal overtake.
Give that position back. We are under safety car conditions and
So
cannot
gaining one,
overtake. Return the position.
And about to lose one again against Alonso. Can we make a tight move? Oh, against two cars. There's a red lock up by Perez. Giving him the ample space. I think he does. Touch us.
Okay, clear. There's been an incident on track resulting in loose debris. Fortunately, the marshals have managed to clear it up in
Now let's
time
see
and
the
there are
replay
no
again.
plans for a
Was it
safety
all
car
mistake?
right now. Peek out.
That make him is fun. I have given him the space. So his curves sometimes really hit it off. And that just creates a tension between the teammates, which were formerly our rivals at some point of time.
The gap to the car ahead is
Okay, now we can
1.6
only think about
seconds.
defending against Giovinazzi, which is more than 2 seconds, so we don't have to look out for him. Just manage our pace. We cannot catch the car up ahead if they decided to pit. Even then, only then we can make it into. Otherwise, Fernando Alonso is also out. How come that happened? Let's see the replay. Any accident? No, it's just the engine, the Renault engine isn't great, I guess, in this first season. There goes Fernando, wow. I guess we are gonna be witnessing more problems. Well, he's in the good spot to make a safely car outside the track. So I don't think that the safety car gonna come in. By the way, I was just maintaining the pace in P8, and what's happening at the front? The top runners are fighting among themselves. The Mercedes are in the tension because both their drivers are there in the fight for their lead, and that just opened the place for the Ferrari to come in. Even Lando is in the fight now, and there goes Lewis Hamilton 3 points through the turn one, and instead of losing one place, Valtteri loses 2 places, and Tifosi are in great cheer as their fan hero isn't leading the race. Wow, Charles Leclerc in the Ferrari is leading the Italian Grand Prix, which we always wanted to have. Come on, you can defend. I'm rooting for you. Okay, he just saved for this lap. Let's see if Lewis is gonna come up again, because Ferrari doesn't have the pace Mercedes has, so he might come again. And there's a great shift screen, and of course the DRS is ahead. And there goes Lewis. Wow, that's a great save from Valtteri. Otherwise, he would have lost it like Valtteri did at the previous lap. Well, at least he's in the fight, and it's P2. And there goes on board with Mr. Charles Rockrag, and he again leading the race. No, they're still side by side, and with again off my him and leading the Italian Grand Prix. For now, 3 laps to go. We haven't decided who's going to win. It's becoming more interesting at the front. It's lap number 25. Will Charles Leclerc make any moves? He decided to. Lewis decided to make it through the inside. Let's see if you can really overtake to the outside. Very good fight among these AIs. Wow. Charles Leclerc, they are still side by side with this turn number 3. Now it's time for Charles Leclerc to take the inside line, and there goes in. Leclerc is again leading the race at their home straight. Ferrari. Wow. It's lap number 26. This is giving all you can. You will get another chance, don't worry. But don't let Valtteri to get ahead of you. And there goes this again. And one more lap, sorry. And then the Leclerc gonna lead the race. Oh, Valtteri is putting up every power he has to fight against him, and then just back off him again. Lewis also, and Lewis maintaining a great gap. Now I don't think so anyone can touch him. Well, the fact is Valtteri got involved with him. The Valtteri is getting the DRS. Both are getting the DRS. Wow, Valtteri defended well this time, and he maintained P2. And wow, at some point of time we thought that the Ferrari gonna win the race, but unfortunately it's a 1-2 finish. Of course, Lewis Hamilton winning the Italian Grand Prix with the P2 for Valtteri, and good cheer for his own player, that is Charles Leclerc, standing up in the podium, and we are just getting into the point. It could have been double point, but sorry for the mistake.
That's the end of the race. We'll see you in Parc Fermé.
They made great use of the clear air today then and didn't allow anyone to exploit the slipstream behind them. What a great win here at Monza. Anthony Davidson, a resounding victory today. What set them apart from the rest?
Taking care of the car was absolutely vital today. It's been obvious all weekend that the pace was there, but look at the attrition rate we've had. They would have been very concerned about any minor anomaly towards the latter stages of this Grand Prix.
And I can see the drivers starting to approach the podium for the victory celebrations. A real team victory today. Everybody played their part. Congratulations then to Mercedes, your race winners today.
Well, the Dutch Grand Prix doesn't go on our way, but the Italian was full of chaos, and of course the great fight with the AI at the front.
Valtteri Bottas passes his rival to take over the lead of the Drivers' Championship. So, Anthony Davidson, who would you rank as your driver of the day?
Nicholas Latifi gets my vote today.
It's time to check out the Constructor Standings. Mercedes moved to the top of the table. Meanwhile, good work from the owner-drivers team this weekend, who pushed themselves further up the order. I'm equal parts exhausted and elated with this weekend of Formula One. Be sure to join us for the next one.
Wow, too much penalty, huh? Control, terminal damage, yes, at DNF also. Collision with massive in the TFE battle. Too many incidents have happened this way. That's the look of the standing for right now. We are currently at P9 and we again is right behind us. That goes for the constructor. We are P5 now. That's a good thing.
So that was an exciting race from our perspective. Let's have yours. How do you feel these grid penalties are affecting the sport?
Do you? Nothing.
You're breaking all expectations. What's your secret?
I don't think so. I
You had a close battle today, didn't you?
Any point. Only and we are out of the pit stop.
You left a lot of paint on the walls today.
I don't want
Were you
to
struck?
I've already
Sounds
answered
like
at
there's
the
some work
practice
to do back
session
at the
and
factory.
also completing this sponsor goes also. And with that episode done, I guess it's time to say you goodbye. Thank you guys so much for watching this episode. I hope you liked one. Well, not the Dutch Grand Prix, but the Italian Grand Prix. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we will gonna see you in my next one then. Until then, goodbye.